Alright, well, I'm getting a different truck. Let me show you. So, y'all may know that I don't really care that much for Scania. Hell, in the last video I called it a basic bitch truck because that's literally what it is to me. It is a very basic truck. There's no chrome wheels, there's no side skirts, it's a double axle, not a triple, like, it's single rears, not dual rears, dual axle rear, that is. Like, it's not that cool of a truck to me. It's really not. Um, Granted, again, if I start going into multiplayer instead of single player, this will be my truck. So, I'm not going to get rid of it. I'm going to give it to a driver. But, I'm going to get myself a new truck. Now, the truck that I'm planning on getting is rather expensive. It's this beast right here. It's 116,000 euros. I currently have 21,000 euros. So I am planning on getting this truck sooner rather than later. However, in order to do that, I need to make money. It's also going to put me back in my home port or whatever. So I could just real simple maybe take a job from where I'm at in the Netherlands back to France. You know what I'm saying? So let us see if we have any jobs in any of the surrounding areas going back to France. There's one going to Dover. Right off the bat, going to Dover. What is in Rotterdam? I don't really want to go all the way to Rotterdam. To be completely honest with you, I don't want to go all the way to uh I don't know how the hell you say that, so something gin? Groningen? Groningen? I don't know. Yeah, anyway. So, let's see what the current company that I'm at has on offer before anything else. Oh, and I did decide to switch back to manual mode, by the way. Let's see, cargo market. That's going further than I want to go. Um, uh, do I really want to go that far? That's going the opposite direction. Ah, screw it, I'll just go here. Maybe I can find another job going somewhere else. Now, just because I don't like this truck, as far as a truck that I really want to drive, does not mean that it's not a good truck. Where the hell? I see. Now the question is, how does one get back yonder? Not much of a way to get back yonder, is there? Other than going through the parking lot up here. What I have in this truck is technically an automatic. Ouch, that hurt a lot. Not a lot of traffic right now, that's for sure. Now we're getting into traffic. Actual crap on the road. Please don't go the same way I'm going. Please don't go the way I'm going. You're gonna go the way I'm going, aren't you? Oh, nope, you're not. Okay. That's fine. Just happen to look back at the map. Perhaps I should look into a traffic mod that gives more realistic traffic. I don't know. Probably not. Hold up. What the hell? Oh, right, right. They haven't made the road where it goes this way yet. Got it. That's why it looks goofy. And why I should probably slow down just a wee bit. Don't really see the point in doing 43. Later, sucker. So one good thing about this being a 6-speed instead of a 13 or 12 or whatever, I only have to push the button 5 or 6 times, and I'm in top gear. Buddy, you're doing a lot more than 62. I know you are. I'm doing 60. Go ahead and merge over. Not that it's really needed. Or you need to move. You need to go faster. Alright, fine. I'll just get in this lane. Like, buddy, I'm doing 60. The speed limit's 80. So, any of my viewers that are from, well, across the pond, Europe, Britain, London, whatever, United Kingdom, I guess. Um, is it unrealistic to have a truck doing 60 mile an hour? Or, like, do they follow strict speed limits and no matter how hard you push the throttle, it only goes whatever the speed limit is for the truck? Like, is it programmed into the truck itself? In this area, I'm only allowed to do 30 mile an hour. In that area, I'm allowed to do 52 mile an hour. You know, that kind of stuff. Or does it still rely on the driver to actually know you shouldn't be doing 25 over the speed limit? Granted, I'm doing, 60, and the truck speed limit is like 56, something like that. I decided that I want to do this a little more realistically, but at the same time, I don't want to take forever and 3 decades to get from point A to point B, so I'm going to do just a little bit of speeding. Just a little. I got off the wrong damn, like, son of a... Mm. Well, I've added multiple minutes to the trip. But I get to see something that looks really cool, so that's a plus, I think. Um, maybe. Running at 43 FPS. Got some really damn good brakes on this truck, that's for sure. Not the end of the world. So, I'm going to have to take out a loan, or I'm going to end up having to sell this truck to get the truck that I actually want to get. Um, which kind of sucks. Because I don't really want to sell this truck. I do want to keep it for, if I start playing multiplayer, then I already have a truck and I don't have to buy it. But by the time that happens, maybe I'll have enough money to buy a truck again. I don't know. But I can take out a couple more loans. It's not a big deal. It just means I'm going to have to pay off more. Make sure I'm actually going the right damn way. I could actually turn... Oh, well, I could have turned off and went this way instead. But it won't. This road system is too confusing for me. Forgot I was hauling hay bales. So even though this is kind of a basic truck, got nothing really fancy about it at the moment. Um, it's starting to grow on me a little bit. But I still like my Freightliner. So, yeah, I'm going to get my Freightliner back. I'm going to get a different Freightliner, actually. A bigger Freightliner with a much bigger cabin on it. Or I might get a Mac R model. So, we'll see. It really depends on a couple things, like if I can get a high power Detroit diesel for the Mac, then I might run that. Um, Honestly, I don't know. I just have to look at it when I get to the destination and honestly see just how much it's going to cost to get everything. Honestly, what I should do is just keep that as a goal for after I pay off the debt. And just pay off the debt, then I get a truck. Um, so that's what I should honestly do. But that's not what I'm going to do. $300. I'm going this way. Looks like I might be driving into rain. I don't take this one, I take the next one. And now we're back down to 60. Lovely. I'm just gonna keep it at 60. Call it good. Even if the speed limit goes to 120 or 999,999, I'm just gonna keep it at 60. Still going a little faster than the regular truck speed limit, so I'm happy. Honestly, I want to know what pays best in ETS. I know flatbed drop deck pays the best in ATS, but what pays the best in Euro truck? And I am now coming into France, I believe. No, I'm not. It's not a border. Never mind. So I think I asked this in previous video. How does the passport system work for Europe? Like, is it kind of like the States where you have to have a passport to go between countries? Because you got to have a passport to go, to Mexico or to Canada. Um, but you don't to go from, Florida to California. All right? You can go through all the states uh, without a passport. But at the nation border, you actually need a passport. Is that Do you need one to go through Europe at all? Or do you just like is it basically like driving through big states? If that makes any sense. Like because I'm noticing that there's not any checkpoints or anything on ETS, but I know for like simplicity reasons they may have not added those. So I'm just kind of wondering if uh, there's actually like border checkpoints and stuff for every country, or if it's just you know drive through like it's a state. So let me know in the comment section if you know. It is getting dark. It is cloudy, so it may start raining here shortly, which is not very good. I swear it's rained on like 4 of the last 6 episodes, or however many episodes I'm at. Is it raining up yonder? It looks like it's raining up yonder. Really wish you'd come around me already, car. Get over. See, I've been doing 60 this entire time. So, I'm not sure when this particular video is coming out. I think it will be the day that the poll ends. So the next video will be after the poll for whether or not to go multiplayer or not. And I'm down to 50. Back up to 60. And my truck's 1% damaged. Hmm. I don't think I've been to this port in a while. Oh, it's the train depot. Okay. Yeah, I haven't been here in a while. Holy crap. Let's see. I go down this one, I believe. Oh, the next one. Man, I remember this. I didn't go through the port. I went through the train post. Train station. That's pretty cool. This place in multiplayer. Holy crap, was it ever crowded. I do miss multiplayer. I miss playing with friends, honestly. This is the part that weirds me out. Driving on the left side of the road. You know, you could have kept on going, truck, but whatever. I have about half a tank of fuel when I get back. Or get to the destination, so... I reckon that's fine. Haven't really decided if I want to try and take a job back to home base or not. I'm kind of thinking probably not. because I'm gonna be buying a truck anyway, and it's gonna um, put me back at home base. So I don't know. Sun is kind of bright, kind of blinding. Not gonna lie. Even though it's a fake sun, it's still freaking bright. Of course, my lights are pretty much useless at the moment. I guess I could speed up a little bit. And of course, I'm speeding quite a bit. Maybe 51. Sure, 50. Not really sure what the point of having a lower speed limit going through the tunnel is. Now my lights are starting to work. And of course, it is raining. It wouldn't be the United Kingdom if it wasn't raining. Of course, I'm hauling a load of hay, which really doesn't need to be getting wet, but you know, didn't tarp the load, so it's fine. So, dumb question. If this is Southampton, where's Northampton? Or just regular Hampton? I know that's a really dumb question, but that's like, if you're in South Dakota, you know where North Dakota is because it's right above it. But there's no Northampton on the map. I don't think. Is this right? This is a freaking roundabout. Why are these a thing? Yeah, just, cut in front of me. That's fine. So, there we go. Another little bit of cash going towards the new truck. Do I have anything going to... No. I'm going to Dover. So, how long is this video? Yeah, let's take a load back to Dover real quick. Did it? Oh. There we go. It's gonna be a drive at night, but this is not gonna be very fun because it's at night. I hate driving at night. Brights are a lot better on this game, that's for sure. So another question for people across the pond, if you're still watching, how realistic are the roads on this game? Like, the entrance, for example, how bumpy is it in real life? I've never been there, so, you know. Of course, I don't think I will ever want to go across the pond because I don't really care that much for flying in a public plane anyway. I don't really care that much for flying in general, but damn sure don't want to do it on a public flight. So after we get to Dover, next video I'll be buying the truck and stuff like that. I got a couple of things to decide between now and then. So yeah, that'll be fun. I know I'm bright lighting the hell out of people, but I really don't care. I want to be able to see. So I am using my brights when I should not be using my brights. Because honestly, I can't see with these. They're just like dims are just way too dim. I can see, but I can see so much better with these. And I know it kind of breaks the immersion of like driving ETS. Uh, you know, when you're not following the truck laws, have the fences turned off and stuff like that. But I'm trying to do it a little realistic, you know. Not super realistic or anything, because you know, doing 60 instead of 56 is not realistic. Um, but there are certain things that I'm not doing for ETS. Speed limits drive me nuts as it is in ATS, so you know. Speed limit goes down to 50 in here. I'm just gonna keep it at 60 and say screw it. And right in here somewhere, it should change back to 70. Or at least to 60. Come on, change back. There we go. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need some fuel before I take this thing back home. That's for damn sure. Um, where's the fuel gauge on this truck? I think it's fine. I see it now. Of course, I'm stuck behind someone. Yay! I get stuck behind someone actually doing the speed limit. Freaking annoying. Not a single F will be given on this day. I guess doing 50 through here would be the smart play, to be honest with you. But I really want to go faster. Like, come on, I'm an hour away from my destination. Let me get there in 20 minutes. Car, you can go faster than this. You can close the damn gap. Holy crap. What the... Just open the floodgate, huh? One thing I will say about this transmission, because it's technically an automatic, having it in sequential mode is actually pretty cool. We're not stopping. It was yellow. That is one thing that I like about ets2. The trailers have frickin' reverse lights. And, like, you can actually see going back behind you, backwards. Where in ATS, you really can't. So, yeah. Anyway, there's another 6 grand, so I'm good there. At the 32,000, which means that I only have to take out a small loan. Not as much of one. Let's see. For the truck that I want, which is going to be down here in the Volvo dealership. Unfortunately, because it is in the modded dealership, I can't trade in my truck, so I have to sell it before I can buy it. But this is the rig that I'm going to be getting. And, yeah. It looks it looks a little closer to a, Euro truck than, you know, the other one. But, like, yeah, check this out. Got a little drawer like thing right there. Got another one right there. Got a bed. Got a freaking TV. You can tell it's an old school because they don't make those TVs anymore. I've got a curtain so you can actually draw it and change and stuff. Like, heck yeah, this is pretty cool. Got the different sleeper styles. Like this is just aerodynamics with a little window up here. That's just the wind deflector. There's supposed to be a spoiler here, but there's not. So that's kind of whatever. We have a 720 horsepower Caterpillar C15. I am gonna go with the modest 700 horse Cummins Signature chip tuned. Got a 13-speed Eaton Fuller in it. So I might put the 6-speed automatic in it. Haven't fully decided yet. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. But that will be next episode because I am already over an hour in this video. But from what I've been seeing, 1 to 1.5 hour videos is actually like better, or you know, more entertaining, I guess. So yeah, maybe videos will start being a little longer than they have been. So I don't know. If I can get 2 jobs in per video, then you know that's pretty decent. But kind of doubt it because I'm gonna start doing the longer haul stuff, like uh 10, 15, 20 hours in this game because that's the only way that I'm gonna make money. Same for ATS. I'm gonna start doing longer hauls, like 1,000+ miles on there, because I'm not gonna make any money. I'm not gonna get back out of debt just doing the jobs that pay like 20 grand. I will eventually, of course, but if I want to get out of debt actually faster, then I need to make more money. So, it is what it is. Anyway, with that being said, if you like the video, then be sure to hit the like button. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you actually thought. And now I got the hiccups. Damn it. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, bell icon, share with your friends, all that good algorithm stuff, and I will catch y'all on the next one. Bye for now.